Hello, everybody, and happy St. Patrick's Day. We are going to make sure that we are live. So Missy's with us, and we are just going to check and wait. Okay. I know. So let's check somewhere else.
You're there.
Okay.
But I don't know if this will show up.
All right. Let's see if we can watch the chats here. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. We'll see here. I'm going to give it a second. And if you're with us, leave a comment. Oh, I see Harriet. Okay. All right. Give us a thumbs up. Is it the whole screen on there that you can see? Okay.
Where are they?
So,
see Harriet?
Down here.
Oh.
So, hi. All right. Melody's with us. Harry's with, okay. And then, then you can just hit that, and that should be good. Okay. Yay. Awesome. All right. Look, I had to wear this to prove to you I did a 4-mile run this week. Woohoo. With my sister. Well, I have to admit it was a run walk, but yeah. So for St. Patty's weekend. Anyway, I hope you guys had a great weekend. And did any of you guys have any parades to go to today? I know there were some happening. I was here at work. Looked like a beautiful day out there. So let me know what you guys did for St. Patrick's Day. All right. So last week we had our new St. Patrick's Day stamp set. So if you want to go back, you can look at these. What was cool about this set, it was not just for St. Patrick's Day. So it was kind of a fun set. But if you want to take a look at that, go back to last week. And if you want to see all kinds of inspiration, then subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is where we're going to be doing our Monday Night Lives. And then we'll be sharing the link back to Facebook. So again, go back and subscribe, and then you can hit the little bell so that you can always get notices on when we're getting our Monday Night Live, getting artsy with Cindy. So let's go ahead and jump in today, because it's kind of like graduation is going to be around the corner. I know we've got, all the kids are probably on spring break soon, and might want to start thinking about little thank you notes to your teachers, to your kids' teachers and stuff like that. So I wanted to share some stamp sets with you guys today. These are older sets, but it's just a perfect timing. It just kind of makes me, when spring break is here for the kids, it just kind of makes me think about school and graduation. So we have a really great graduation set. We're going to make 2 cards today. One of them, we're going to be using this one. And then we have Best Teacher and Heart of a Teacher. These are really fun stamp sets too. So we're going to make a card with one of these. Great to send a little note to a teacher, or to your kids and stuff like that. This is a card that I thought was really cute. Using the apple die and the pencil and this cute little Post-it note holder. Kind of fun. So just something kind of unique and different as a little gift to say thanks to your teachers and stuff like that. All right. So we're going to jump in and make a simple graduation card first. And then we're going to do our center step card. So let's just turn the camera around. And there we go. Okay, so simple card, just A2 size card. I had some gold cardstock. Since I'm going to layer this, I hate to waste anything. So I just took our rectangle nestables and cut another little rectangle out, and I'll save that for later. But I wanted to show you before I cover it up, our nestables have the inside-outside stitch. So when I cut this hole out, it left the stitch behind. So I easily could make that a frame, which is kind of cool. But it doesn't quite fit for this one. But I just wanted to share that before I actually cover it up. I'm just going to layer it this time. So let's blow this up a little bit. All right. So, okay. So just some of our doodle paper. I love this blue. So we're going to, again, this is just a really simple card that we're going to do for graduation. You can easily make, this card, just add a little pocket and make it a gift card holder, which is always something our graduates like, is a little gift card. So very simple. I'm just, again, using our rectangle nestables. Do any of you guys know anybody graduating? There's a lot of fun little sentiments on this set, so could even be kindergarten graduation, which is my grandson. I like the sentiment. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Okay, so what I also pulled out is our little congrats die. And just so you can see it, we have, and this is, you can use for anything, but I love our little layered dies. So we got congrats and thanks, but that's what this is here. And what I did, I want this to pop up a little bit. So I put some of the little like score tape on the back of this, and then I die cut it. And let me get my pokey tool out. Because if I was just to use the glue on this glossy piece, it doesn't, I don't think it stays quite as well. So I'm going to use this first. Let's get my glasses. And pokey tool. Okay. I did cut, I ran through a couple times, so hopefully this, I cut through enough here. Should come up okay. There we go. Let's poke these out. This worked earlier. I will not be happy if I tear this. Okay. Keep coming. I used 110-pound cardstock. I probably should have gone through twice. Or a couple times. Almost there. Okay, it's sticking to me. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's not gonna be worth it. Like, I know. Okay, this was like the perfect. It was gonna be perfect, but I'm gonna mess with it too long, and then I'm gonna get frustrated. Let's see. You really wanted it to be layered more, and it's just gonna stick to me. Oh my gosh. It is not going to come out. These little pieces are not going to come out. And it's getting bent.
So how should you
So this is how I should have done it. I just should have run it through one more time, or yeah, I'll see it's working. It's just my sister's picking on me. I just want it to come out perfectly, but it's not going to come out perfect every time, right? Because especially when people are watching. This is just to see it is working. It's just I'm being impatient, right? We can't be impatient when we're crafting. Does this happen to any of you guys? Tell me. Say yes. Almost there. Good thing I have a pokey tool. It's just sticking to me. So I definitely didn't have to use the adhesive this way, but oh my gosh. It's almost there. Aren't you guys glad you're... It's going to be the very last piece that tears, and one more. Oh my goodness.
Looks good.
Oh dear. I haven't drawn blood yet, so that's the important part. There's this last teeny little piece on here. Oh, I got it. Oh my gosh. Now I just get it in place without... All right, let's start this. See, oh. Okay. The next piece I'm actually going to glue. Okay. It's working.
Woohoo! Looks good, sis.
So I really was debating on black or white, but I think this white really pops off of this really well. Okay. See that teeny little piece behind that S didn't want to come off. Okay. Get off of there. Oh my goodness, my fingers aren't small enough. Okay. Oh my gosh. But doesn't that look good? All right. Now, I really do want to layer this, another one. Plus, I handled that so much that I'm going to glue this one, guys. I like the extra layer, and this piece is going to look a little cleaner because I didn't bend it. So much for a really simple card. No, this really is. I'm just being... Okay. I want to get it all on here. I'm sure this never happens to any of you guys. All right. Did any of you guys say any of you go to a parade today? Or this weekend? Around here, there's a couple different ones. Okay, I'm just going to drop this right on top. It's going to clean that up. Make it a little thicker. Just going to start at the beginning. Now, usually when I layer like this, I layer the words together first, but since I wanted to use that adhesive, I wanted to put the adhesive down. Okay. So, there you go. Wiggle it around. Then it's nice and chunky and it sits up. Isn't that nice? Okay. So, now we've got that, and I think this is going to look good right there. just along the bottom. Very simple. And then I think the little cap needs a little bling. And I like the yellow, like a little gold dot. It depends on your school. You might want to do something that matches a school that you're going to. And then, so you can easily add this, make a gift card out of this. I also, when I do a sentiment on the inside, if it's going to be a lot of white, I think it's kind of nice to go ahead and just frame a piece and pop it up. It just adds a little bit. So I know the style is a little bit more formal here, but then here it is really kind of fun and more whimsical on the inside. I don't mind a little contrast. And drop that there. You can see how that just kind of adds a little bit more jazz. And then let's just play with some colors. Really be fun with it. Makes me think this is the little Dr. Seuss sentiment. Oh, the places you'll go. So fun, whimsical on the inside, a little more formal on the front. So let's do another card. This one, we're going to do our center step die. And this is our horizontal center step die. It's got really great instructions on the back, but let me just show you how to position it. So this is half of an A2 size card. So that's just 8.5 by 5.5, and then fold, and then don't fold it in half. You're going to position the die at the bottom. So, and again, it shows you on the little diagram. You're going to run it through, and then you are going to have this. All right. It has some score lines and some cut lines. If you're running it through, depending on the weight of your stock, depending on your plates, I don't take my die off until I flip it over to see if I can see the lines. This one is kind of light, but I wanted to show you what you can do. If you take it off and like this line was just really faint, it's kind of light, you can get your scoreboard out and just line it up. Like I'm just going to line it up with one of those notches and then just go over the little score line that I have. If you have some that look a little bit light and might not score kind of as well. So there's that one. Again, I can see them, but you may not be able to see them as well. So again, just have your scoreboard ready if you need it. Again, it kind of depends on your plates, if they're, a little bit older, all that kind of fun stuff. All right, so with this, I like to say, here's the cut lines. I put them down below. The top little score lines are mountains. I'm going to lightly pinch that. I'm not going to pinch it really hard. I'm going to lightly pinch it, slip my finger behind this fold, lightly pinch. I'm making another mountain. Then I'm going to come down here to these little score lines and push in to make a valley. And it says here, well, let me do the last one. And then this one is a mountain. I do not want it to score all the way across. So once I have it started, then I can go back up to the top, pinch a little bit harder, pinch a little harder, and then as I go down the page, you can lay it on your table and squish. You can take your bone folder from your scoreboard or a pencil and just give it a nice, finish out and just make sure it's nicely burnished down. There we go. So again, this shows you mountain, mountain, valley, mountain. So it's really easy to follow. That's all you need to do to make this really cute fold. I've already cut some pieces here. These are pieces out. The paper here I'm using is our Summer Breeze paper. It's just got some really fun papers. This time of year, it's just going to be so fun to use. So there's the dot on the back, but I really love the plaid for the center. And I'm just going to put that in there. I love that light purple behind there. All right. Then we have this piece for the bottom. So here's the plaid, but I wanted to have a little contrast. So, and all these pieces are in that die. We have any questions?
Laura has it and loves it.
Oh,
The die.
good. Laura has the die and likes it. Good. We have a vertical version too. This is called our horizontal one. I kind of go back and forth. It's so easy to make a card look a little bit more unique, but it's so simple. These little side panels, there's a die for those. So that's going to go in here. There is a die for this little square. I didn't worry about that piece for this, but you could. It doesn't show as much when it's open, so I just didn't worry about that piece. But totally can do that. We have, we just shipped out one of our new stamp sets for our Stamp of the Month Club. If you guys haven't heard about that, it's our Artsy Clubhouse. So check it out on our website. You get a stamp or a stamp and die every month, and then you get a discount. Okay, so this is with our square framelits. On our square framelits have a little rounded corner, which is nice. Now the die actually comes with a couple layers. It comes with this piece and a bigger square, but I wanted more of the plaid to show. So I am using this, and I'm going to pop this up. There we go. This does fold down to an A2 size card, so it is going to fit in your standard envelope. It looks bigger. I mean, it doesn't look like a lid, but it does. And I'm just going to drop that in the middle. Again, I could have used the square that came with this, but I wanted more of that fun plaid to show. Isn't that cute? Now, the finishing touch. We want to add a pencil to this. So this stamp set, and this set has a teeny little die that goes with it. So it doesn't cut all the words, but it cuts these little pieces. So here's the pencil, which I thought was so cute with this. The sentiment says, everyone makes mistakes. That's why pencils have erasers. So I thought it would be fun to go ahead and add our pencil to this. So we're using our Olo markers, and for the pencil part, I'm using the YO 2.3 and the O 1.3. So the inside, we may only use one of these, but we'll go ahead and color them both. I'm going to color the whole thing. We'll just do them both at the same time. I stamped these with our black, totally black ink, or from Dare to Be Artsy. It's a hybrid, so it's not going to bleed when you're using alcohol markers. We do carry the Olo markers. Okay, then let's do the light pencil part. This is OR 2.1, OR 2.0. You could use more of a brown color. This has a little bit more of a peachy color to it. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of this on the edges. Here we go. And then let's do our red. This is almost out, but that's okay. Go get another one. The Olo markers, you buy them in halves, and then you put your two halves together. And one half has the same amount of ink as like a Copic, but it you use all the ink because there's no felt piece in the inside like most alcohol markers, so you use every drop. It's like free flowing, so it's kind of cool. All right, and then you can take the 0 and just draw a little line in here for a little light shadow or kind of like a highlight. The other option is doing like a gel pen. You can do like kind of a gel pen and draw a little highlight. You could do both. And I think that's all it needs. So we can either do one or both. Let's see, let's take these away. And maybe we could do both. Let's do. So okay. So next week we'll still be here next week. We'll do another one of our more spring stamps. So we'll do probably a fun fold in there. I try and do a fun fold or some kind of technique every time. I do like having both of these on here. I think we can have this one kind of hanging off the edge. So there is this card. Isn't that fun? And then that's going to stand up. And you could easily add, your sentiment in here. So there's that. I wanted to show you another way to do this card, though. Just here's another card with that same die. And so you see how we use the little panels here? And so the card feels very open. On this one, I took a piece and I slid the piece all the way behind. And then when you open it up, it gives you a piece up here. So it's kind of two different ways to look at it. But I always like to show that when I'm demonstrating this die because it gives you kind of two different ways to look at it. So that is it for today. Those two fun graduation and a fun card for your kiddos or teachers. Could even drop another one on the inside. That would be cute. So there you go. Do you guys have any questions with these fun little sets? I hope you guys have a great week. Let's just turn it back around again. All right. So very fun to talk to you guys, to show you guys something fun. We are, again, now that you guys are on YouTube, you can always go back to Facebook and, we'll share the links back there and we'll be posting stuff there too. But definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell so that it sends you a notification every time we go live. And that is it for today. So you guys have a wonderful